A chill, calm morning. I've forgotten just how beautiful starting your day off with one of those is. I'm looking outside with my feet out the window, just enjoying the fresh air and a little bit of the sun right before I get to go to work. And just kind of resetting myself. A reset. I haven't relaxed for quite a while. Because even on the days when I'm doing nothing, my mind is still working. My mind is still thinking about all the things that I have yet to do, all the things that I may have messed up recently, all the things that I have learned and grown and all the happy moments, but it doesn't stop. It doesn't rest. In order to do that, I have to be really intentional about it. I have to put myself in that position. You know that feeling of your mind running 24/7? You know that feeling where you feel like you should have done something else or you could be doing something else in this moment? And yeah, maybe sometimes, many of the times, you give yourself grace. You give yourself a bit of acceptance and allowance and being like, you know what? It's all right with the way things are. But all it takes is one or two times of self-loathing or just some bullying you do to yourself for you to really feel bad about it. My mind is a thinker, that's for sure. And I find it fascinating how I have to be conscious and intentional in focusing on just one thing at a time. Instead of jumping around and thinking about 12,000 things, I have to ask myself, I have to tell myself, hey Philip, be simple. Hey Philip, don't think too hard. Do the one next step. I still find times when my mind's going crazy. But then I have these moments to reset me. Sun shining, birds chirping, breeze flowing. And I get to just remember that I'm doing all of this for a reason. I'm recording for a reason. I'm showing up for a reason. I'm building my life the way I am for a reason. And I'm not letting the excuses and the limiting beliefs of other people stop me from getting what I want. I'm not going to let other people's values and other people's experiences to tell me what I'm capable of. I'm showing up because I want to, because I need to, because I get to. And I find a reminder like that incredibly beautiful, maybe? Incredibly graceful, helpful, delightful, loving. Oh, there's so many words to describe how I could be feeling. We don't always have to be tough on ourselves. I think there's a time and a place, but it's not always. There's also a time when, you know what, you gotta lock in. You have to put in the work. You have to challenge yourself and do hard things in order to prove that you can. Doing hard things is like a muscle. And the longer you go without using that muscle, the more likely you are to lose it. You have to train that muscle of doing hard things, of challenging yourself, of believing in yourself. All of that is part of conditioning. All of that is a part of, who are you at the end of the day? Because while you may think, oh yeah, you know what, I'm usually hardworking, but yeah, these days, not so much. While you're not using that muscle of working hard, you are simultaneously building a different muscle. So whenever you think, oh, I could just go without doing these certain things for however long, right? Certain patterns, certain habits, certain, characteristics of yourself, just know that you're not doing nothing. You're replacing that habit, that pattern, that belief, that value. You're changing it. It's never, I guess, what will I say? Nothing is ever constant. It's either growing or dying, right? So if you're not using it, it's dying, and you're growing something else. You get it. You get it by now. And if you don't, I got you. I'll explain it to you on the side. But the point is, reinforce what you want to be, who you want to be, how you want to show up. Reinforce it by practicing it, even when nobody's watching. Honestly, especially when nobody's watching. Because then it becomes a part of who you are. It's not an act, it's not a show. You're not trying to convince someone you're these things. You're proving to yourself that you are. That could be loving. That could be graceful. That could be hardworking. That could be confident. That could be resourceful. That could be persistent. That could be incredibly strong. That could be powerful. That could be convincing, persuasive. Whatever you start doing for yourself in private is who you'll become in public. Because the more you know who you are, the less you have to guess with other people. You don't have to walk around conforming yourself to what you think other people want to see or want you to be like, because you know who you are. When we do a bit of that, like people pleasing or, code switching, changing ourselves for the people that we are around, ultimately, that spawns from us not truly knowing who we are. It's like there's an empty vacuum of, with this question of like, all right, who am I? How do I act? What do I have to do? And if it's not filled with what you think you, or who you know you are, it's going to get filled with who you think you have to be. And that changes from person to person, situation to situation. And that's why you may not feel that deep connection with the people around you in these different settings, because you're not really being yourself. They're not seeing the real you. They're seeing this mask, they're seeing this persona, but they're not seeing you. You have to show yourself. And for that, you have to practice being yourself. That starts with yourself, by yourself. Because when you're alone, like I said, you're not trying to show off to anyone. You're not trying to put on this face. It's just you. Who you are when you're alone can easily change. Because there's nobody stopping you but yourself. If you find it hard to change, just know that the only person that's getting in the way is you. Everything else, circumstances and, I forgot the word, incredible. Once I remember, I'll say it. But your circumstances, right? All of that is secondary. Circumstances, beliefs, other people, yada, yada, yada. That's all secondary to the power that you have. So anyways, I'm by myself and I work hard. I'm by myself and I remember to love. I remember to reconnect with myself, It's a good day. It's a good day, and I really like starting my day like this. And I know it's not going to be always that I start my day like this, because my routine is changing very, very soon, and I'm really excited for it. My work schedule's changing, and I'm going to show up differently. Just around this time, I'll probably find myself at a gym or running around outside, working out somehow, right? I know I'm going to love those times as well. Ooh, yeah. Anywho, I actually have to head out to work. I'm looking at the time that I can't see, but I'm just getting a vibe from outside that, it's time for me to go soon. So I'm going to head out. I'm going to have a splendid day where I'm going to get so much done, but also I'm going to see my friends and I'm going to smile and I'm going to laugh. Overall, I'm going to have a really, really good time. All right. So I'll let you go on your very merry day, because you deserve to have a very merry day. You've worked hard. Even if the people around you aren't seeing it, I know you're working hard. So let's do it. Let's have a beautiful day. Yeah, I've decided that. We're going to have a beautiful day. You and I. Boom. I love you so much. Until we meet again, which let's make it tomorrow. Just remember to always fill up with the love. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I love you.